scoreless first quarter of play. We sure didn't have to wait long into the second quarter to get some action on the scoreboard.
So was the first quarter a feeling out process? I mean, that was an interesting quarter, wasn't it? Because we had some action, we had some good play, just didn't have any points. So now it's game on.
Extra point safely through, and that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
5-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving. Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw, it's Mahomes. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And from the 25, they work this to the 29. A gain of 4. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Teron Johnson able to pick it, and he is going to score. It's a pick 6 and a Bills touchdown.
Coaches preach all the time about opportunities and taking advantage of them, and he did exactly that. I used to have the coach told us all the time, a lost opportunity is never regained. Well, no regrets here. He picked that one off and took it to the house.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead. Now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Mahomes now to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Ed Oliver that time the one to get in there and bring him down.
Back at the 31-yard line.
Hey, 43, 15.
To try again after the sack. Mahomes. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. But it leads now to a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Here's Mahomes to throw. And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down.
For Travis.
Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. They do go for it. It's Mahomes. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position. 1st down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Tano Passanio in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48.
Ball carriers.
Give him 5 yards on the run there, but it'll leave him with a definite 3rd and long on the horizon.
And it's 3rd down.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
And he can only get this to the 42-yard line, and that is not near enough. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
4th down.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Allen hit. He lost the football, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. So they tried it. Not only did they not get the first, they fumbled it away.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it went from bad to worse, but I know that everyone's going to pile in on the call and say, well, what are you doing? Why would you go for it there? I think that teams that are convinced that they feel pretty good about their game plan, what they want to get done that day, go for it. Give it a try. Hey, let's see if your defense can rescue them a little bit. This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
And again, this Buffalo defense there in run support to stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
And 11.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And going deep for Hill. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 64 yards. And the Chiefs are able to get this back within a touchdown. And that'll make it 13-7.
Makes the score Bills 13. Chiefs 7.
Boy, they're down only 1 score. Still first half. But they're going to line up for the onside kick. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled it to 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bashaud Breeland. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
Certainly feels like the classic second guess, but let's be honest about it. They had a chance going to halftime with the lead. Why did they take a chance with a throw there? I don't understand that.
Well, that's what I'm wondering. And now this defense has to try to protect that lead going into the locker room. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. That's caught. It's DeMarcus Robinson. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. That one complete to Hill. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. That's another gain of 15 on back-to-back plays. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break.
Come on, QB, come on. 49 the mic, watch 49. Attack. Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field.
Now Mahomes forced out to his left. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. 9-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs have tied it, and they can take the lead with the extra point.
Butker on for the point after.
CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
All square now at 13 all as he sends this one away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
Roberts on the return. The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something.
And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Tano Passanio able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening.
It's 2nd down.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. The second quarter starts off with a bang as they snag over 30 yards. Right back to Edwards-Helaire on first down. The tackle is made by Micah Hyde. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's Edwards-Helaire. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Gets this one to Hill. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Chiefs have taken the lead.
Harrison Butker on.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His 2nd touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. Taken about 7 yards deep. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have.
Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. It was Frank Clark that time who got in there to bring him down. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Another try after the first down sack. Allen is going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
On the left side, he finds Beasley. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation. would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone.
He's got a man complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Tano Passanio in there to get him yet again. That is his 3rd sack tonight. They can't figure him out. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And some room to work. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
And the Bills' 1st down.
Now a run with Moss. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the 1st down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Devin Singletary with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Bills are an extra point away from taking the lead. And it's no good. He missed it. And the game remains tied. Oh, boy.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. The drive will begin with a run by Edwards-Helaire. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
Helaire, the ball carrier.
3 quarters in the books. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Still 9 remaining on 2nd down.
49, guys. Mike, 49. Yeah, let's get yellow. 49's the Mike.
Now here's Mahomes. That's out to Hill, right side complete. And he is finally out of bounds all the way down at the 30. Mahomes finding Hill for a big play. 46 yards. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Now Mahomes' throw complete to his tight end, Kelsey. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That one goes for 30 yards. Now we know this offense has the potential to strike quickly, and they just bit off 2 huge plays on back-to-back snaps.
So on the other side of the ball, you've got to go Band of Brothers thought process. No one left behind. No pointing fingers, no accusations, because if you don't, those quick strikes we just saw, they become long-lasting.
They'll try to run with Edwards-Helaire into a mass of bodies, and I think they held him out. They did. No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
Watch the safety creep. Watch the motion. 49, guys. Mike.
On 2nd down, a run with Edwards-Helaire. And this time he is in. Yes. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Chiefs have broken our tie as they take the lead. No success on first down. He couldn't get any yardage. They give it to him again, and he finds the end zone.
Sometimes it just has to be persistence, doesn't it? And you know who else helps with that? Offensive line. After a team's been stuffed, the last thing they want to do is go to a different play call. They want to come back and do it again and show that they can dominate the line of scrimmage.
And the Bills are going to recover. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Well, a good job shifting right, finding his target. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Got out of the pocket, didn't look like gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 11 yards there, first down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now left side on the swing pass. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 10 more there and another first down. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Derek Nottie makes the tackle.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
This will be caught just inside the 10. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches. They'll try and run for this with Moss. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
So down 6, and they know they need this one on 4th down. They're going to run for it. It's Moss. And he is in as they have tied it late here in the final minute of the 4th quarter. Now they can boot it through on the always important extra point, and then their defense has to hold up their end of the bargain.
And there's something that you've pointed out in numerous games that we've worked. Okay, the excitement's going on. Everyone's celebrating over there. Who's calling up the defense to make sure they're focused because they still have some work to do?
And they'll try and run it in with Singletary. They're going to try and run for it. And he is going to lose yardage here. And he is not going to reach the goal line. Unbelievable. Still scratching my head here. They go for 2, and the game stays tied. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play, but if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that.
The 35-yard line.
To throw is Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill that time. Third down here.
I usually hesitate when I say a guy's got world-class speed, but this guy might. So let's fire the starter's pistol. Let's go. If you've got him, you've got to try and use him. A lot of anticipation with the ball in the air, but no, incomplete.
And it's complete to Kelsey. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard
Back to throw, Mahomes. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
49, guys. Mike, 49.
From midfield, here's Mahomes. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion.
Yellow. You got tight. You got tight right there. Big dance. Go. Attack.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. He is going to find Hill here. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. So here's a first and 10 at the 38. Mahomes to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. So after the INT, it's Allen. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now Allen sliding out of the pocket. He'll try and run it. Oh, no, he lost the football. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left.
Tyler Bass for the Bills field goal. A 58-yard attempt.
And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And they will play it safe here and bring this one out to the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They're set for their first drive here in overtime, and this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team, and that first drive can dictate the whole thing because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
It's been loud in here so far. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Here's Allen to throw it. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35.
Complete.
It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo first down.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Bills first down.
Singletary here running out of the gun. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Chris Jones on the stop. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked off here by Anthony Hitchens. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. A costly mistake here in OT.
And you know what they say, when you throw an interception like that in overtime, you don't usually get a chance to throw a second one. I mean, I'm not sure the analytics on it. Let's ask Marvin, our statistician, to ring that down for us. That's typically how coaches and teams feel about it. You throw one, you likely cost yourself the game.
Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Mahomes going to throw. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Off the edge, Jerry Hughes gets the sack. Impressive individual effort there. No one was going to stop him around the edge.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And that's why if you play in a 4-3 base and you're a defensive end, that's why you get the big bucks. They count on you to do everything. Defend the run and, of course, get to the quarterback.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Mahomes under pressure again, and down he goes again. The sack there by Trent Murphy.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic.
Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the all-pro corner, Josh Norman. So we will see yet another drive in this overtime.
For whatever reason, neither team able to finish this game off. I know that the first thought is, does anyone really want to win it? But I think that they both desperately want to win it, and sometimes you force things, and that leads to errors.
Well, it's out there for the taking. We'll see who can do it.
At the 26-yard line.
A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there.
3rd and 9.
Play action. Now it's Allen. He's going to go deep for Beasley. It got his man complete. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A gain of 39 that time.
First down, Buffalo.
So the big play moves them all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. They'll run with Moss. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 11 more on that one and another first down. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the 2 tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out in the running game.
So all eyes now on Tyler Bass. This to win it in overtime. And he got it. The kick is good in overtime. He's able to split the uprights. We were just treated to an absolute dandy in this one. A great finish in overtime with a long field goal. Everybody, including us, on the edge of their seats. Quite a game.
And it's rare that you get a game into overtime. That's what we saw here. And just what you were talking about. a long field goal to win it. So definitely not a gimme. So there was tension all the way through until the ball went through the post.
But it did go through the post. Ice water was in his veins. So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Kansas City.